911, what's your emergency? I know where the body is and who put it there, but I can't talk long. He's still out there. Then, the line went dead. 10 years earlier, the small town of Glenridge, Missouri, had been haunted by the brutal murder of 32-year-old Carla Monroe, a corporate paralegal with no known enemies, no financial troubles, and no criminal ties. She was last seen leaving a downtown gym at 8:12 p.m. on a Friday night. Her red Honda Civic was discovered the next morning, parked neatly, driver's seat adjusted forward, doors locked, no signs of struggle. Her gym bag was inside. Her phone had been wiped clean. And her body? It was never found. Detectives scoured security footage, drained lakes, questioned ex-boyfriends, co-workers, even a yoga instructor with a shady past. But Glenridge wasn't a place for horror. It was too quiet, too polite. The police chief himself eventually labeled it an isolated tragedy, possibly a runaway, possibly worse. Then the case went cold. But on April 2nd, 2023, at exactly 11:36 p.m., a 911 dispatcher in Franklin County, nearly 300 miles away, received a chilling call from a prepaid burner phone. The voice was male, calm, eerily precise. She's buried near the old mill, off Route 7, just past the river curve. Look under the concrete slab behind the rusted tank. Her name was Carla Monroe. Before the dispatcher could ask a question, he added one last thing. He kept her necklace. That's how you'll know it's her. Then the line went silent. The next morning, Franklin County deputies followed the exact directions. Behind the abandoned Milner paper plant, overgrown and long forgotten, they found a cracked slab of concrete, just like the caller described. It took hours of jackhammering. The soil beneath had hardened like clay. By sunset, they unearthed human remains wrapped in industrial plastic, curled tightly in the fetal position. A silver heart-shaped pendant was lodged between two ribs. Carla's family had reported it missing the night she vanished. Her mother described it as cheap costume jewelry, but it was her favorite. Her dad gave it to her when she got her first job. Dental records confirmed it. Carla Monroe had been found. But here's where things got darker. The burner phone used to make the 911 call was purchased in Dallas, Texas, 2 weeks prior. But the tower ping placed the caller just 4 miles from the crime scene. No fingerprints, no DNA on the device. A full surveillance grid was launched. Police scanned nearby road cameras, gas stations, traffic lights. One black Dodge Charger with no plates appeared on 2 cameras. But when they tried to follow it, nothing. The car was gone. Even stranger, the concrete slab wasn't there in 2013, meaning someone moved her body years after she was killed, possibly just months before the call. Whoever buried her came back, and they wanted her to be found. As news broke, Glenridge was shaken awake. Carla's sister, Amanda Monroe, told reporters, "We mourned her once, now we have to do it again. But whoever did this, they want us looking. There's a reason. This isn't over." And she was right. 2 days later, a manila envelope showed up at the Glenridge police station. No return address. Inside, 3 Polaroids. One showed Carla's original grave, freshly dug, her body still exposed. The second was taken at night, a gloved hand holding the silver necklace. The third, a photo of a man sleeping in what appeared to be a motel room. His face partially turned, tattoo on the neck. No message, just the number 14 written in black Sharpie on the bottom corner of each photo. Detectives called in the FBI. Forensics dated the Polaroids to no earlier than February 2023, meaning someone had visited her grave, unearthed her, taken the photos, and rebury her before tipping the cops. But why? The motel photo led to the Green Rock Motel, a rundown chain near St. Louis. Management confirmed the room. 208. Records showed a guest named Daniel Keene had stayed there 2 months prior, paid in cash, no ID. Security footage was wiped. The only record, a cleaning lady's testimony. He was real polite, quiet, but had that look, like someone who hadn't slept in weeks. He tipped me $50 for extra towels. The FBI ran facial rec from the Polaroid. Partial match. Brian Halpern, a former construction contractor from Ohio, reported missing in 2015, declared legally dead in 2020. His wife died by suicide the same year. Now his face shows up in a motel photo connected to Carla Monroe's murder. As agents dug deeper, another chilling layer emerged. Brian Halpern's former employer, Redgate Concrete and Industrial, had handled the renovation of the Milner paper plant in 2017, including pouring concrete slabs behind the facility. His name was on the crew list. The same slab Carla's body was found beneath. Was he involved? Did he bury her, then disappear? Or was he the next victim? Then came another twist. A second envelope arrived. This one contained only a single item, a USB stick. On it, audio recordings, not phone calls, taped conversations. Someone had secretly recorded Halpern back in 2016. In one clip, he's speaking in hushed tones to an unknown woman. He said if I didn't help him, he'd kill me. Said Carla was just one of many. Did you see him kill her? No, but I helped move the body. Now the narrative had changed completely. This wasn't just a murder. It was a cover-up. Halpern may have been forced into something, and now someone, perhaps even Halpern himself, was finally trying to unearth the truth. Literally. FBI profiler Dr. Marla Renz told Whispers of Crime. The caller is calculated. He knows the details, but he doesn't want to be caught. He wants justice on his own terms. This is not about confession. This is about exposure. Authorities believe the person behind the calls and envelopes is tied to at least 3 other cold cases in Missouri, all involving women who vanished after 2010. All were in cities where Redgate Industrial operated at the time, and all of them had a concrete connection, literally. The media has dubbed the unknown figure, the watcher in the concrete. As for the voice on the 911 call, experts ran voice print analysis through FBI systems. No match. But there's a small anomaly in the audio, a distinct clicking sound at the end of the recording, like a lighter flick or a mechanical switch. One theory, it's a remote recording device. Someone isn't calling live, they're sending pre-recorded messages, which means they could be watching everything from a distance. Last week, the Glenridge Police Department received a third envelope. No return address, no name, just a single photo. Aerial drone footage, grainy, low res, showing 2 men digging behind a warehouse in 2020. One of them matches Halpern's facial structure. The other man, still unidentified, but he's wearing a Glenridge police badge on his belt. And that's where we leave it. Carla Monroe was buried twice. A missing man declared dead may be the only witness. And someone on the inside could have helped cover it all up. But the most terrifying part? The envelopes haven't stopped. And neither has the caller. They finally traced the IP address from the USB stick. It led them to an empty cabin and a live camera feed.